You think your credit card charges you 20% interest per year? Wrong. It charges you interest every single day. And that one detail is why people paying just a small balance end up losing thousands. Let me show you exactly how the math works and why minimum payments are a trap. I'm going to break this down in the simplest way possible. No banker jargon, no confusing formulas. By the end of this video, you'll know what APR really means, how daily interest works, how minimum payments keep you stuck, and how to beat the system. Let's start with the lie most people believe. Your card says APR, 24%. Most people think that means if I owe $1,000, I'll pay $240 in a year. Not exactly. APR stands for annual percentage rate. But credit card companies don't calculate it yearly. They divide it into daily interest. Here's the formula. APR divided by 365 equals your daily periodic rate. So, if your APR is 24%, 24% divided by 365 equals 0.0658% per day. That sounds tiny, but here's where it gets dangerous. They apply it every single day to your balance. Let's say you owe $1,000. Daily interest would be $1,000 multiplied by 0.0658%. That equals about 66 cents per day. That's 66 cents. Doesn't sound scary, right? But over 30 days, 66 cents multiplied by 30 equals about $20. That's $20 added in 1 month. And if you don't pay it off, next month you're paying interest on $1,020. That's compounding, interest on interest, and it keeps stacking. Now, here's the part most people don't know. Credit cards don't just look at your ending balance. They use something called average daily balance. That means they calculate what your balance was each day, add them together, and divide by the number of days in the billing cycle. Here's an example. From day 1 to day 15, your balance is $1,000. From day 16 to day 30, it's $2,000 because you made a new purchase. Your average isn't $1,000. It's closer to $1,500. So now your interest is calculated on $1,500. This is why carrying a balance and adding new purchases explodes your interest. Now let's talk about the grace period, because this is where most people mess up. If you pay your statement balance in full every month, you pay 0 interest. That's called the grace period. But the moment you carry even $1 past the due date, you lose the grace period. Now every purchase starts accruing interest immediately. No free 30 days. No buffer. This is how people fall into the trap. Let's say your balance is $5,000. Your APR is 24%. Your minimum payment is 2%. That's $100. Sounds manageable, but most of that $100 goes toward interest. So maybe only $20 reduces your principal. At that pace, it could take you over 20 years to pay it off. And you'd pay thousands in interest. Credit card companies love minimum payments because it keeps you profitable. Here's the psychology behind it. You don't feel 66 cents per day. You don't see daily interest happening. It's silent. It accumulates in the background. By the time you notice, the balance looks normal. That's how $1,000 turns into $1,800 without you buying anything new. The system is designed to feel painless. Now let's calculate your own interest step by step. Step 1. Find your APR. Step 2. Divide it by 365. Step 3. Multiply that by your current balance. Step 4. Multiply by the number of days in your billing cycle. Here's an example. Your balance is $3,000. Your APR is 19.99%. 19.99% divided by 365 equals 0.0548%. $3,000 multiplied by 0.054, 8%, equals about $1.64 per day. Over 30 days, that's about $49. That's what carrying $3,000 really costs you every month. Now, here's the rule wealthy people follow. Never carry a balance. Always pay the statement balance in full. Use cards for rewards, not borrowing. Credit cards are amazing tools if you use them as payment instruments. They're financial poison if you use them as loans. If you're already carrying debt, here's what to do. First, stop using the card. Second, pay more than the minimum. Third, consider a balance transfer if you're disciplined. Fourth, attack the highest APR first. The math is brutal, but it's predictable, and predictable means beatable. Now you understand the game. Credit card interest isn't complicated. It's daily compounding on your average balance, small percentages, relentless frequency. If this made things click for you, watch the next video. Statement date versus due date, why timing matters. Because timing is how you pay zero interest, even with big spending. See you there.